All right, everybody, for this quick video, we're gonna just be looking at one thing, how to align boxes. So I'm gonna go to this pretty empty slide called title, but it is glowing, so very exciting. And say I want to insert a text box. So I draw my text box here and title it, let's make it font we can actually see, text box number 1. Okay, cool. So I got my text box. I'll give it a little line so I can kind of see where it is. And I got like, okay, I have my title box right here. That's pretty cool. Good job, me. All right, I need to insert another text box. Okay, I'll put this one right here. And I'll add my font, text box number 2. And I have the little outline. And things are starting to look a little messy. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna, yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. Except that it doesn't look really good. Nothing lines up. And so what I want to talk to you guys about today is these red lines that maybe you've noticed that appear. So if I'm dragging this box up and down, you'll see some red lines. And so for instance, I see this line here. What this line indicates is that this box is right at the middle of the slide. Okay, so I've put it right at the middle. And so if you're ever trying to center something in the middle of your slide, you can do that by dragging it until you find the red line. So now this is in the very center, both horizontally and vertical, because I found the red line. So if I drop this, I'm at the very middle of my slide. Now I have text box 2, and I want to make it look a little nicer. So I'm going to drag it up, and I have this red line here, which means that it's centered with the other box as well, which means it just so happens to be centered with the entire slide. It's like, okay, I like that. So now I'm going to use my copy and paste function because I want a box that's exactly the same size, and I want to move it over here. So I now know that it's perfectly lined up with the other boxes, but ooh, what's this? Did you see you see those blue lines that are appearing? So what those indicate is that all 3 of my boxes are equally distanced. So if you're ever like, oh, it's a little off, you can use those little blue lines down here to get your boxes to be the same distance apart. I can also, if I want this box to go the same distance as the other box, I can drag it over until the red line appears. And this indicates that my title box is now exactly to the same point as the edge of this box. And so what those red lines and those blue lines allow you to do is to make boxes and pictures that are perfectly aligned and also perfectly spaced. And so that will cause you to have slides that are far neater looking. I cannot count the number of presentations I've seen where they just look sloppy because the boxes were all off by just a little, the picture was off by just a little, and so you can use these things to help you align. And whenever you see that red line pop up or those blue line pop up, you know that you have your box kind of in a good place. And so it can also help teach you what looks good because sometimes students don't actually know what a good slide looks like, and so those red lines and blue lines can help you figure out what a good slide looks like. All right, well, I hope that helps you kind of create some tidier slides in your future, and maybe I'll see you in another video. Bye.